So in today's video we're going to be seeing if the popular Sigma 16mm lens is still up to the job in 2025. Let's go find out. So the Sigma 16mm f1.4, one of the best selling camera lenses ever. But what makes this lens so special and why does everybody rave about it? Let's go find out. So we've made it to London with the Sigma 16mm. We're going to be putting it through its paces, checking out its performance and seeing why this lens is just so popular. Let's go see what we can find. Now we've got this lens paired up with a Sony A6700, but you can also get it for the Canon EFM mount, the Panasonic L mount and the Micro Four Thirds mount. And whilst putting this video together, I've learnt that Sigma have just released this on the Canon RF mount also. Now this lens was first released 9 years ago, so how does it stack up today? Let's find out. Now all the images you're going to see are JPEG straight from camera with auto white balance. Now the first thing I notice about the image is that the colour reproduction looks absolutely fantastic. Zooming in we can see centre sharpness is also incredible. But the thing that stood out the most to me, if we go to the outer edges of our image, just look how sharp it is, even right in the far corners. That is extremely impressive. Right, let me put my own personal touch onto this image. And there we go. Right, let's carry on and see what other photo opportunities that we can find. Again, I can't decide whether to walk that way or hire a bike and go that way. Let's go this way. Actually, no, change that. I'm going this way. Let's go get a bike. Now, if you're enjoying this type of content and you want to see more of it, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as 80% of my viewers are not subscribed. Right, let's get back to cycling. So before we find the next photo opportunity, let's take a look at the Sigma's appearance. Now it's an all black affair, there's no fancy logos or coloured metallic outers, there's only the focus ring. No aperture ring, no focus hold buttons, no auto to manual focus switch, no bells and no whistles. But don't let its appearance fool you, what's under the hood of this lens is what makes it so special. We'll be getting back to that later in the video, but for now let's get back to taking photos. Right, here's our second photo opportunity, and I really like these photos when you can capture someone doing their daily activities. Blissfully unaware that someone's taking their photograph, and there's no posing or acting going on, and it captures life in the moment. And the first thing again that I noticed with this image is that the colour reproduction is absolutely spot on. There's no colour tint being cast over the image, and the colours are not oversaturated, but they're still very vibrant and pleasant to the eye. Again, let me put my own personal touch onto this image. Ah, perfect. Now if you do own this lens, let others know what you think to it down in the comment section below. Now going back to the build of this lens, internally it's made up of 16 glass elements split into 13 groups. 2 of these are aesthetical elements, 2 are SLD elements, and 3 are FLD elements. Now I'll be lying if I told you I knew exactly what that meant, but going off Sigma's website, these are to ensure razor sharp results and help eliminate common optical issues such as chromatic aberration, flaring and vignetting. It also has 9 rounded aperture blades, perfect for them bokeh balls. Oh, and did I tell ya, it's also weather sealed. So clearly Sigma haven't cut any corners with the internals of this lens. Now before we take a look at more photos taken with this lens, let's check out its video performance. So taking a look at the video performance when paired with a Sony camera, again it's very impressive. Focus is sharp and snappy and on par with native Sony lenses. There's no focus hunting or pulsing, and with its 16mm focal length, it makes it a very versatile video lens. Now can it be used for vlogging? Well, at arm's length it's just about usable, but you may want a mini tripod or gorilla pod to get that extra reach. Right, let's crack on and see what other photo opportunities are waiting for us. And here we go, we're in Chinatown in London, and this is excellent to show you them vibrant colours you can get with this lens. Not forgetting also that these images are straight from camera, but let me add a bit of seasoning to this dish, and that tastes absolutely fantastic to me. Now there is one thing you should get if you're going to get this 16mm Sigma lens. Have you guessed what it is yet? Now if you really want to have some fun with your Sigma 16mm, get yourself a travel tripod and an ND filter set and you can literally have fun with this lens all day. I'm really kicking myself that I've come to London and left the ND set and tripod at home. Now if you want to see that video and you want me to come back to London to show you that, comment down below and we'll make that happen. So grab yourself a decent ND filter set and take it out with this lens and you'll be rewarded with some stunning long exposure photography. Another thing that's so fantastic about this lens is its minimum focus distance, which is only 25cm. And also check out the creamy bokeh in the background, which is absolutely fantastic. The bokeh is really nice and soft and you can really get some nice subject separation. And even though it's not night time, check out them bokeh balls in the background. Now the autofocus speed of this lens is still very impressive even though it's a 9-year-old lens. I've had no issues with moving subjects and it's hit focus every time. Right, there's only one thing for it and that's to add my own personal touch to this image. And yes, I absolutely love that. Let me know what you think to it in the comment section below. Excuse me, would it be okay to get a picture of you feeding the birds, is that right? Thank you very much. Now what is the 16mm focal length good for? Well, as you've seen, I've been using it for street photography. We've also seen that it's great for vlogging and film work. It's also great for landscape photography and architectural photography. It can even be used for astrophotography or portrait photography. Now if you do own a 16mm lens, let everybody else know what you use it for in the comment section below. Right, we're almost at the end of the journey today, but let me get one last photo in. And here it is. Now going back to that 16mm focal length. Some of you may be saying that that's not wide enough for your landscape shots. But remember, you can always take a panorama shot and stitch it together in post. Anyway, let me add my own personal touch to this photo and straighten it up. And there we go, that's much better. So to wrap things up, the Sigma 16mm f1.4 is a fantastic lens that combines sharpness, versatility, and a wide aperture, making it perfect for content creators, vloggers, photographers and filmmakers alike. Whether you're shooting in low light, capturing landscapes, doing street photography or trying to achieve stunning bokeh, this lens delivers outstanding performance at an incredible price. Its build quality is solid, the autofocus is fast and reliable, and it's also perfect for both videos and stills. Its wide 16mm focal length makes it very easy to use, but it's also one that can be difficult to master. It rewards those who are willing to put the time into their compositions. So if you're looking for a wide angle lens that doesn't compromise on quality, then the Sigma 16mm f1.4, in our opinion, even in 2025, is still best in class. As always, thank you very much for watching. Now if you've enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, we'll catch up in the next video. See you soon everyone.